Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jackie for the ones that are new. So as you can see by today's title, I wanted to talk about shelf styling today and how I ended up styling my shelves. You know, shelf styling is an art, you guys. It really is. It shows all of your personality. They add that extra oomph to your house. At the beginning when I first got my shelves, I was like, just the two black shelves, I was like, you know what, it looks so pretty, just like this, simple. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to it. And as time went by, I was like, you know what, I need to add, it would be nice if I added something here or a little something there and stuff like that. At the beginning, I just wanted it for storage just because I had so many little extra things around the house. But I ended up styling my shelves, and believe me, I was the happiest person ever once they were done. I felt so accomplished. I've actually also realized that while we have lived in 3 other homes aside from this one with me and Brian, and I've actually never ever styled shelves before. I never had to style any shelves. So at first I was like, kind of like, wow, like I have decorated all of our homes before. And this time I was kind of stuck. I was like, where do I go about this? I have no idea where to even begin. So I started Googling stuff. I started YouTubing stuff. I learned a lot of things. I did see from your regular person and from a professional person's perspective. And like I said, I did learn a lot. I did realize that really there isn't much rules. You know, it's all about you and how you like things. It doesn't have to be a certain way, and that's really important, to make everything about you. You know, just because somebody might hate my way of styling shelves, but the next person might love it. There is no wrong or right when it comes to home decor, and I feel like people need to know that. You know, just because you see this on TV, it doesn't mean that that's, you know, the way that you should do it. You know, it's just all about you. Like I said, your personality. You want to walk into your home, and like me, my home is my sanctuary, and I want to walk into my house and just feel like, oh my God, you know what? This house is so me. This is, everything is my personality, what I like. You know, and the way that I have decorated my house, I love it. And I think that's so important, to love where you live. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So first down here, I want to start off with, I got some storage boxes, and I actually do store items in here. I don't like that like messy look, so I do put items in here that way. And you know, the bottom shelf, a lot of people don't really notice it, so I was like, okay, let me just use this area for storage boxes. And then here I actually have this beautiful little vase. A lot of the times you can get books to add height to your shelf, and then you can use horizontal or a vertical, whatever you would like. And yeah, I got this beautiful vase. I love anything that's like pottery or anything like handmade. This one, it did say that it was made in Mexico on the tag, but I really like it. It's so beautiful. I ended up going with a lot of natural tones. I like everything neutral, and since my dining table is wood, I ended up going with, like I said, more of like the natural wood kind of colors. Here I have this beautiful it's like a little statue. I thought that this was the coolest thing ever when I bought it, you guys. Let me show you guys actually what I'm talking about. So this is, it says right here, it says, let me read it. It says, for 30 years I have studied crania and living heads from all parts of the world, and have found in every instance that there is a perfect correspondence between the conformation of the healthy skull of an individual and his known characteristics to make observations available. I have prepared a bust of superior form and marked the divisions of the organs in accordance with my research and varied experience. L.N. Fowler. So I thought it was so cool, you guys, because it has like everything about the brain. So for example, like here it says, I don't know if it's gonna be able to zoom in that close, but right here it says that you have, it's foresight, philanthropy, sympathy, respect, worship, you know, you guys get it, criticism, comparison. Right here on this side of the brain is intuitive, reasoning, reflective faculties. So it has like everything about the brain and where it falls under. Moral, religious sentiments. Then you have selfish sentiments. It says dignity, self-love, independence. Okay, so you guys get the point. So I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. So I got it mainly for that reason. I was like, this was actually one of the first items that I bought. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna go good with my shelves, but I have to get it. It's just so beautiful, or not even like beautiful, but it's just so cool, you know? And I'm all about things like that. Up here I actually have more books. For the ones that don't know, these are actually not even books, you guys. These are storage boxes. I actually hand painted these storage boxes. They were so you can see right here, these are actually just books. I mean, I'm sorry, these are just storage boxes. So the awesome thing about it is that you can actually store things in here too. So these were not this color. They were all like this from the outside. They were actually dark blue. Some of them were dark blue and some of them were red, kind of like a burgundy. And I ended up painting every single one. I hand painted all of them. Like I said, I wanted to recreate that Restoration Hardware look. Like, I know that the books, they actually use fabric, so I didn't want to use fabric, or not that I didn't want to, it's a lot of work. So just hand painting them already in its own was so much work. But at the end, I love them. I went to go get acrylic paint from Michael's. You could see the strokes. And then I thought that that was so nice. They feel good. I could have gone the easy route and just ended up spraying them, but I just don't feel like it gives it that same like beautiful kind of look. So I ended up, like I said, just painting them with a brush, and it did take forever because I had to give it 2 coats on each. But I love how they turned out. I really like them. So I have this beautiful globe right here, and then it's funny because like I have stuff right here, and like you would never know just because it's hidden. So I do use this for storage. It's just that every single area that is like that, like you can see right there, we have another laptop. Everything is hidden. Next here, I have more books. Like I said, you can add more height. If I would have put this down here, it would have been so low and I would have had the whole entire shelf still with nothing on there. I'm obsessed with plants and any greenery. I feel like it adds so much life to your shelves and just your house in general. And like this wood piece, is this not like the coolest little wood piece ever? So I found it and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute and like perfect to add like moss to. So I ended up buying some moss and I put it right there, and I think that it made like the cutest accent ever. And then right here I have a lantern. I thought it was super nice. It was very modern, and then what topped it off was the leather here that added that natural color to match everything else. And like they say, a lot of people say that whenever you style shelves, naturally your mind is going to read them in a zigzag. So for example, like, you know, that's why, and it's so crazy because I didn't know that at first, and then by the time that I was done styling my shelves, I did see that I have it kind of goes in a zigzag, you know, like the big items. Like, so I ended up doing that with my books without even realizing it. And then later on, let me fix this. My OCD's kicking in, you guys. So then later on, I ended up realizing that it is true what they say though. Your mind naturally reads shelves in a zigzag. Now I'm gonna move on to my second shelf. And so the first thing that I wanna show you guys, I am obsessed with statues, and I wish I found more, but then I would not even know where I'm gonna put them all because I would have them all over the place. Okay, so it's this beautiful statue right here. Here it is. Like, look at the color, you guys, and like just the texture of it. It has so much texture and personality, and I was happy too because it has height. So normally I would like a statue without this, but this one was perfect for my shelf just because, you know, when I close it, you can actually see it, you know, rather than if it didn't have any height, then it would be all the way down here, and then this would kind of block it. So next thing right here that I have more books, and then I just have like a little bowl. I thought it was so cute. I'm still debating on, and I put moss on here as well. I'm still debating if I want to paint it or not. I think it's pretty cool just because it has, I don't have any pattern. It just makes it more stylish, and it's a very simple pattern, and it also goes with the colors of my shelves. And then here I have this piece right here. It's one of my favorites. It's actually really, really big. Like, this is my hand right here, and I already have big hands, you guys. I actually had to take out like a couple of glass from the shelves so I can get this to fit here. But I love it so much. I think it has, you know, like I said, I was still trying to stick with the wood, but it just has so much like personality to it, and the texture of it, the carving into the wood. I think it's so beautiful. So that is definitely one of my favorite pieces. So is the statue. It just, overall, I just love how it ended up turning out. For the next side right here, I actually have more books. These are the biggest ones that I have, and it's the same storage boxes that I told you guys about earlier. And then right here, I told you guys that I do use this for storage, so this is another blind spot. As you can see, you don't even see it, and I love that about this. Like, I hid everything perfectly. I just, like I said, I don't want any mess. And then, like I told you guys, I love, 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 love greenery. I think it just adds so much life to everything. I got this beautiful, beautiful snake plant right here. And you can see too, this is actually concrete, and it has these beautiful little white rocks about it. And I just thought it was so beautiful. I love the color of it. And I haven't had, actually don't own any snake plants besides this one. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, this is the one. This is the, you know, when you go to the store and you're just like, okay, this is just it, you know. Next, I have a hourglass sand timer, and aren't these just like so cute, you guys? And then I ended up giving it a little more height with the books, as you can see, because if it was just there, it would have just been super simple and really just very empty. So I have again the books right here, and then I have the hourglass timer right there. And aren't these just like the coolest little things right here? And I thought it was so cool too, because the sand on here, it's like a little gold, kind of like very light, like gold, and it went perfect with my painting right here. It's the same color as this right here, and it had the wood tones that I have been going, like, that have been flowing all throughout my shelves. And yeah, you guys, so the only thing that I'm still thinking about is, you know, since I like to kind of get different shapes around my shelves, I've been debating, since this is just straight, and then these kind of have, you know, just kind of go back and forth, horizontal, vertical, things like that. You need different shapes on your shelves. So I've been debating if I want to change it. I mean, when I close it, it still looks good, but I'm still debating. What do you guys think? Whatever you guys think, comment down below. Should I put something horizontal on the bottom, or should I leave it that way? And yeah, and then like I said, and then down here again, I have more storage boxes, and I do use those storage boxes a lot. That's the reason why I even got the shelves, is because I needed space, just because I have, like, whether it's headphones or the headphone cases or chargers or papers, you know, my kids like to draw, different things like that. I just needed something that was gonna hide everything. And as you can see too, like, you know, like I said earlier, I have so many blind spots, which is the little trick when it comes to these kind of shelves. And yeah, so that's what I ended up doing. And of course, for the ones that didn't see my home tour video, these are two big vases that I have up there. I got these vases, and they were actually, the color of them was like a natural, with like a green undertone. So I ended up getting those, and then I ended up painting them, and I gave it so much more life and so much more texture. I love the roughness of them. And then I also have two round mirrors that I styled them back here. and then I added olive tree leaves at the very top of the branches. And remember, you guys, like I said, there is no rules to shelf decor. It's all about you and what you like and your personality. I love everything modern. It's just my style. I've noticed, you know, through time I have changed everything, and I just absolutely love the modern look. It's just so chic. I like simple, like neutral tones. That's just what I am. Like, this is just what I like. And like I said, don't think that there's a right or wrong. Some people love modern farmhouse, some people love boho, some people love, you know, mid-century modern and you know, Scandinavian and different things like that. And just, this is just my style, and I just love the way that this looks. It just gives it such a clean look. But yeah, you guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more videos. I will be doing more home decor videos, and if you guys are interested, then subscribe to my channel, and see you guys on my next one. Bye.